A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's well seen too. Pepe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Foyt promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Koke. He's the kind of midfield player who can do a bit of everything. He's got wonderful technical ability, but also boundless energy and enthusiasm. If things start drifting away from this team at any point, they can rely on him to take things by the...
And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Alvarez certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
And he's taking no chances there. Played in by Lookman. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Koke. Now it's Simeone. Vega calmly anticipates. Pepe. It's a pretty loose pass. Bina. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Simeone. Looking early.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Simeone! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Strokes it back. Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. Foyt.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Alvarez. Takes a shot! It's in! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Number 20, Giuliano Simeone.
Villarreal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played back into the centre. Pepe. And Vega. Plays the return pass. Goes looking wide. Simeone. Oh, that's fabulous. Foyt. What a throw in. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vega. Foyt. That's Pepe. And it's Vega. Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He's got away. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Vega. Villarreal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Here comes the corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bina plays a sharp little ball here. And he's played it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Goal! After 20 minutes is number 10, Alex Baena.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Knocks it into space, and this is Perez. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, super ball. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Goal! After 22 minutes is number 11, Ademola Lookman.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Koke. Now it's Simeone. Villarreal are 3 down and sinking. Now it's Simeone. And it's Baina. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's played it in. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
They've played it short. The ball goes in. Impressive jump! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Llorente knocks it into space. Simeone finds himself offside. Vega. Gay. Lookman. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Alvarez. Expertly cut out, really nice. That's going to go a long way. Easy to... Alvarez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Llorente. That's really well cleared. It's a pretty loose pass. Wriggles his way through. That's a delicate pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Llorente. Now it's Simeone. No, he refuses to take the bait. Gay. That's Pepe. Aims beyond the defence. Lookman gets into a good position. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. Deftly away. Gay. That's an imaginative pass. Vega is there and he can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. The ball has bounced loose now. Alvarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Pepe. Closing in on goal. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Played into the box. Tries to get it clear. Pepe. And it's Pepe! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Llorente. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's had a shot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The goal scorer for Villarreal after 13 minutes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bina threads one in. Simeone, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. 2 down already, a nightmare start.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Bina. Can he get on the end of this? Simeone picks it up out wide. That's the keeper's ball. Pepe, Alvarez does well to get it back. And it's Perez. Alvarez. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Foyt. Gay. Vega. Foyt. Gay. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Goes for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great vision. Llorente wants to run onto this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Perez has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Pepe. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Lookman. Shot could be a great chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Goal! After 21 minutes is number 19, Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez.
shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Alvarez, and the shot! Oh, good finish! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vega calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Deftly away. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Simeone. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's having a go! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Alvarez really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Ball is over the line. Llorente. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Llorente. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Perez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Foyt. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Foyt. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. He's being urged to shoot. And it's been hooked away. What a throw in. He slings it in. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to pass it through. And that's an excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's gone back to the keeper. Vega. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Played through for him. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
After 32 minutes is number 10, Alex Baena. Alex Baena. Alex Baena.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Pepe. Perez. To Gay. He has a look up. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Llorente, looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he is deftly aware. Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
Perez clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Baena. And it's Llorente. Pass is just off target.
That's going in strongly.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, he's having a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Villarreal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cleared away. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Perez. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. So what can they make of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pepe, and he skips past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hansko. Lookman. Now it's Simeone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! They've scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
After 41 minutes is number 19, Julian Alvarez.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Perez. Now that looks a decent ball. Shoots! And that's a good finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Villarreal drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And they've got a throw. Oh, that's well spotted. Gay. That's Pepe. Played with finesse. Now, decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Gay. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Driving on and making good progress. Dinks one through. And that has been knocked clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Not the most accurate pass. Foyt. It's not an especially good pass, that.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's got away. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Llorente. Simeone. Gay. Vega. Foyt. To Gay. Pepe. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Lookman. That has ended up in no man's land. Foyt. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's Pepe. Now he's got space here. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, and a chance! Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Goal! Number 19, Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that is indeed the final act. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Down to business again. Llorente. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That is good alertness. Lookman. Now it's Simeone.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bina. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Looking for the run. Alvarez is in a really good position out wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pepe. He is through here. That's a good foray he's making. Perez gets flagged offside. Lookman. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Pepe. He's found a way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Simeone. Pass somewhat off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Not the most accurate pass. Foyt. That's Pepe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cleared away. Opts for safety. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that
He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically, and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koke. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Llorente.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Simeone. Gay. Llorente clears. Gay. That looks a decent ball. Simeone has it out wide and in... Alvarez! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Is number 19, Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.